So one of the things that we've actually worked on with a couple customers has been a request over and over again is some more details around projects. So, the WIP report is great, but a lot of these construction companies are looking for more details into the cash side. So, you invoice a customer, you don't actually receive that cash right away, you receive it later. So one of the things that we've built is cash position on a project. So it seems kind of straightforward. You have to go through some different data joins to get there, which makes it a little bit more difficult, but
fine. We love those.
we love data joins.
Yeah.
I know that's your favorite, Salina.
Yeah, I definitely love that.
Yeah, Salina built it. So, but yeah, it's been pretty impactful for a lot of businesses to be able to look at a project, say, what cash have I actually received to date, and what have I spent? Right? Am I bankrolling this project?
Yeah.
So if you were,
are you a net positive right now?
Yeah.
Or a net negative? Yeah.
Yeah, because in an ideal world, you're not really out of cash on a project, right? You're funding it with the cash you receive.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, you also want to know overall. But it's pretty insightful. It can also give you some more information on, everyone. I'm sure you've heard over/under billings, right?
Yeah.
On a project, so you get that information in this report. But you also know, do I need to bill more and make sure I get more cash in to cover these costs coming in?
Yeah.
Because you pay your subs, and maybe you're paying on time, but the customer's not. And that doesn't come out in a standard, WIP report. They usually would come out in invoicing reviews, things like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, from a project management standpoint, I mean, you'd love to be able to see by project where you're at, right?
Yeah.
So,
so this would give me the view into, I have all these projects going on at the same time, and each project, like this is how much I've been paid on this project.
Yeah.
I haven't been paid on this one.
Yeah.
I've been fully paid on this one, and then it adds all that up, and I can see, are we net positive right now? Are we net negative?
Yeah.
Am I do I maybe have to get a loan out and pay for this materials? What's the situation here?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it's something you can give to PMs. It's something you look at a high level. You can also see what's outstanding on a project. So I may have received $1 million, but I have $500,000 outstanding. I got to go collect.
Yeah.
So it can trigger some things that are really important that people really want to make sure they're on top of. You want to make sure you're not leaving things outstanding for too long. So, yeah, I mean, some of the other things. Any ideas on what you would look at if you were to say, let's see, this project, I'm basically $2,000 cash position wise in the negative, right? And you see you've got $700,000 outstanding AR. You would know what to do with that, right?
Yeah, and then you go and collect on all the 700,000 whatever.
Yeah, it's time to make some calls.
Yeah,
because we got to get some cash in.
Yeah.
And usually it's not that big of a deal. Project by project, you will be over or under at any given point.
But if you didn't know that, you're like, there might be people that you never collect money from, or there might be situations where you're like, oh shoot, I need to take out a loan, when in reality you're already owed this money from somebody else.
Correct. Yeah, it's something you can solve for.
Yeah.
So yeah, it just helps you control at a more minute level, because people know cash position all the time, right? That's huge for businesses. But yeah, knowing it by project is even more insightful for a lot of these companies. So pretty cool report. Salina built it. So she loves data joins. Very impactful thing, but we've seen a lot of success with that.
Awesome.
Yeah. So we're going to take a look at this cash position by project GI that we made. It was something that came up with a lot of our customers. You can see it's got some of the stuff you'd expect in kind of your WIP and even in some project summary information. So you've got columns for build to date, cost to date, things like that. Even got your over under column over here. And we're just looking at demo data in this instance, but you actually have unreleased AP and AR retainage, percentage complete. And the interesting one here is this cash position. So by project, you can see what your cash position is for that project. You've got received and spent. Obviously, those are going to be different and delayed from your actual costs and revenue hitting. So this will give you an idea of where your cash position is if you're floating the job or not. And it's able to show that all on one screen, which is really, really great, really easy way to look through the data. And then you can dig into the problems that you've got. You've also got your open AR. So anything that's out there that's unpaid. So if you need to increase your cash position or improve it, you can start calling on these OpenAR invoices.